Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, tonight at midnight, we are crossing a threshold. We're going from 2025 to 2026, stepping into a brand new yearly cycle. So if you're here today, you are part of this shift. At midnight, it marks a moment where an old cycle in our lives loosens its grip and quietly a new cycle is replacing it. Okay, so there's a purpose and a reason why you're here. Trust it. So let's go ahead, call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is Spirit wants to share with you as you're crossing through this. So we're going to start with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. This is a message for you directly from the universe. And we've got two cards that came out for you. So the first one is make room. It's time for you to make room. The message is create space to welcome positive change into your life. Let go of everything that doesn't align with the future you are creating. All right, and we have the wolf spirit that is guiding you through this threshold. And your second message is authenticity attracts. Okay, so being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. When you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. So this is the energy, the frequency that you are stepping into. Okay, so this is a shift that is not going to happen quickly or in an instant. It is something that is happening in the background very subtly, okay? And the number 12 is coming up as a number for you today. So I feel every 12th of the month for the rest of this year, the 12 months, the 12th of the month is a recalibration date for you where things come back to where they're meant to be. It's like a course correct. What they're showing me is a winding clock, someone that is winding it to the correct time. So this is what the 12th of the month for every month this year is going to feel like for you. So mark that date down in your calendar. So your first tarot card is the 10 of Swords. So this is letting me know that there's this completion of pain, emotions, thoughts, stories, and narratives. These are things that you carried with you in 2025. And these are going to stay here where they belong. They're not meant to move into this brand new cycle with you. So some of you have been in this process of shedding and releasing as you're now approaching this new year and crossing over. Okay, so we have the Sun card. So we have a lot of expansion, a lot of excitement, a lot of younger energy coming in. There's adventure here, and you can see that this young girl is riding a horse. We are stepping into the year of the horse in 2026. So February seems to be a very powerful month for you. Okay, so as you're stepping into this new year, moving through January into February, know that there's major expansion and a lot of success coming into your life and adventure. So the Sun card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. Next, we have the Two of Wands. So this is a new direction that you're locking into. I feel that some of you are moving this year. 2026 is going to be about relocating. You may physically relocate or energetically, right? There's a shift in the direction that your life is moving here. And again, it is happening subtly and you are feeling the changes that are coming in. You're feeling them first within yourself. And what's happening here is you're making a choice. This choice is going to create a ripple effect that is going to unfold over the next few months. And you're going to find yourself in a completely different experience. Okay, so this new year is bringing in new experiences for you. So I want you to celebrate this. This new year is like a blank canvas. right? So Two of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. That's my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. This card is reminding me of the movie Tangled. It's one of my favorite animated movies, right? So for some reason, that story is coming through the Sun card. If you haven't seen that movie, I would suggest that you watch it, because the message of that movie is coming in for you right now, okay? And the numbers that are coming through these cards today is the number 10, 19, and 2. These are number frequencies, light codes that are connecting you to you crossing over into this new cycle. And your soul is actually meant to receive this message today. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. All right, so there's something beautiful that is unfolding for you this coming year. It feels like you are about to walk through this like laser beam. This is how I've been feeling the new year is. It's like we're crossing through a laser beam. It is cleansing, it is renewing, it is detoxing us. And 2025 has been a year that has been preparing for us to step into this year more free, more yourself authentically in your truth. It's a new identity that you are taking on here, and you're walking away from something that felt like it was always rainy, right? There was always rain here. It felt quiet. It felt sad. You know, anything that has to do with that gloomy, rainy energy. And rain doesn't have to be gloom or sad. It can be growth, right? Because I'm feeling spring here with this card today, this Ten of Swords. And there's a completion happening here as you're stepping into this new year. There is this stillness within you. So as we cross midnight, pass through it, they want you to be in a state of stillness, to pause and reflect, to take a look at how far you've come. You have an opportunity right now to course correct, or to clearly hold a vision without forcing it. This is a gentle experience that you're meant to have. And it's also a period where you can actually take care of yourself, recharge, renew before you take on this new year. There's no pressure here, right? It is quiet. It feels soft. I can smell flowers or some sort of like scent. This could be lavender, but it's very clearing of your space. It is a clearing of inside of you as well. And you're walking away from something that no longer aligns with you. I feel you have made a choice or a decision or have committed yourself to something. And you're done with this old and you're into this new, right? So you made this commitment or decision already. And as you're stepping through this, know that you are supported on a major scale. Okay, you are divinely guided and protected. So allow yourself to be in this moment of stillness and pause as the clock strikes midnight. As you enter this new year, I'm usually asleep at midnight on New Year's because I can't stay up that late anymore, right? I used to be able to do it, but I don't anymore. But some of you are going to be up at midnight. And when you are up at midnight, clocking into the new year, they want you to just be in a place of peace and stillness within yourself, just taking the celebration and everything in, whatever's around you, the silence, whatever it is. Okay? It does feel like a recalibration here for you. And this is where the vibration and frequency of the number 12 every single month is going to again recalibrate you, and there's going to be a ripple effect, and it just keeps working this way. And as you're moving through this energy, know that you are elevating in energy. This is like a spiritual upgrade for you. So if you've been doing the inner work, you've been you know, in a place where you've been releasing and letting go this past year. I feel some of you have gone through a lot of challenges. And even though you've been through those challenges, it hasn't really, it's changed who you are, but it hasn't changed your soul. You're exactly who you're meant to be. And the experiences have taught you a lot. There is so much information and wisdom that has come through for you this past year. So they want you to know that you're stepping into a year of adventure. It's not going to feel as heavy. It's not going to feel like a rainy season. In fact, this is going to be a season of adventure. And they are encouraging you to step into this new year open-minded, open-hearted, and adopting a beginner's mindset. This is going to be a year for you to explore and discover parts of yourself, discover passions, and all the things that you are very capable of doing. So they want you to let go of the weight, any kind of emotions, any kind of energy that is related to 2025, especially the heavier energies, the ones that didn't feel good, the grudges, the resentment, right? All of that. To allow yourself to step into 2026 renewed and replenished. So during the night of New Year's, I love to do all my rituals. I implement my exercises. I do my dances, my shaking of energies, letting go of 2025. I take a shower, cleanse, journal. I work on my vision board, right? I finalize everything before I step into the new year. So some of you might also be doing this as you're stepping into this new year, stepping into this new threshold. This is, again, a new identity that you're taking on. So they want you to, you know, be more playful here, to allow yourself to laugh at the little things that happen rather than taking them seriously. This is a year where things really are going to open up for you, right? Where there's lightness here, there's a little bit more joy and excitement. This new year is an adventure. So some of you are going to find yourselves either growing in the space and place you are right now, and others you're going to find yourself starting something new. It's like a new passion. It is something that is piquing your interest. It is making your heart sing. You're feeling so full of fire, wanting to go after whatever this is. This is a really good thing. This is an activation that is happening. It's also confirming that you are connected to the energy of the sun. So we have crossed over winter solstice. Now we have the light coming back into our lives. They just want to remind you here that you are the light in your life. Okay, you are the light. So it's like they're showing me someone flicking on a switch, turning a light on. So because I'm getting the lights, I'm seeing spirit connecting to you through lights. Okay, so flickering of lights, a light going out. Of course, when a light goes out, we have to change that bulb, but that is also a sign for you. There's something going out and there's something new replacing it. Okay, so you're going to see signs of this around you through lights, the flickering of lights. They're showing me a computer screen that is flickering, or, you know, a TV that's flickering or something like that. This could be a bathroom light. And I feel that these lights flickering are also loved ones on the other side communicating with you. So because you are a bright light, you attract a lot into your life. So as you're navigating this new year, I want you to know you're going to be magnified. You're going to be like a magnet. There's going to be energies drawing towards you. And it's because you're showing up in this more lighter, youthful energy, like you're feeling really good, right? You have a lot of energy here, and it's through the things that you are doing that is creating this energy, this life force to shine through you. So this is a year of glow up. You're going to have a glow up year this year. This is what this feels like, this bright, shining sun. So every day when you're waking up, they want you to wake up in the energy of the sun, the light of the sun. The sun rises every single day in the same light. It doesn't matter if clouds are blocking its light. It doesn't care. It's not bothered by it. It's still going to shine really bright. And when the clouds part, you see that sun coming through. Everything grows through sunlight. So this is a year where you're going to experience a lot of growth in your life, because you are now choosing different pathways, not afraid to venture out to explore and discover things that really align with you better than what did last year or the year before that. I'm seeing you taking calculated risks and stepping into the unknown. This feels like the Fool card's energy to me, right? So yeah, it's on to new adventures for you. So they want you to stay open. Don't be afraid of opportunities, because opportunities are leading you in the direction that you desire to go. So perhaps there is something exciting that you've been thinking about doing. This is the year to do it. Why not? See where it takes you. You just never know. And we have the Two of Wands. I'm definitely seeing travel. Okay, I'm seeing some of you moving around the globe. So perhaps you have some travel planned earlier this coming year. I'm seeing you actually making a move. I'm seeing New York coming in as a city, as a destination point. And I'm also seeing like Tokyo or bigger cities around the world. So you might be traveling to bigger cities. I'm seeing you conversing with people from all around the world. So those of you that have your eyes set on being on a social media platform and being recognized, this is a year you're going to make that happen. It's through making that choice to do that and committing yourself to it, right? This is a year that is asking us to walk in intentionally and to stay intentional with the decisions and the actions we are taking, to have a vision, a clear goal of what it is that we desire to do, what it is we desire to experience, and actually choose to do that by just doing that, right? Rather than putting it off. This is going to be a year where you're going to see yourself doing a lot and actually seeing the universe responding back to you, right? This is going to be a year where manifestations are coming to form much faster. It's the way that you are choosing to show up in your world, the way that you are choosing to direct your energy. I'm seeing some of you making different choices. I'm also seeing that you are changing something in your life. This feels like a habit or a pattern. And the reason why you're doing it, because the knowledge that is coming in from around the world. So this could be through you traveling, or perhaps this past year, you traveled somewhere and there's so much that you learned from that travel experience that you're able to clarify and make a clear decision on what it is that you desire to create. So I feel for some of you, you're thinking about moving, right? And this could be to a different home, but I feel this is maybe a different city or neighborhood or country altogether. And for some of you, this is like moving from an energy level, a frequency to another, and this feels like it's elevated, and they want you to hold your center as you're moving through this new year, this new cycle. You're leaving behind an old cycle that you have outgrown. It is, I had a really hard time starting this reading today. I don't know how many times I had to restart it, but something that kept coming in and interrupting it. So I feel that there's this energy that you might be battling with as you're stepping into this new year, letting go of. Spirit wants you to know you're incredibly strong and you don't have to force anything. They want you to be gentle on yourself and do the best that you can without putting pressure on yourself. Allow yourself to step into this new year a little bit more lighter. Know that you are locking in a new direction, okay? You are now shifting. Things are going to feel different here. This is where when changes start to take shape, this is a signal that things are now starting to align for you in the frequency and vibration that you're moving in. And what happens is when we start to part ways, release and let go, it can be difficult because we're so used to that familiar energy. And some of you have already been moving through that, the releasing and letting go of this old energy throughout 2025, preparing and getting ready to step into this new year fresh, right? Understanding that this is what I desire to create. This is what I desire to experience. Maybe you're thinking about going backpacking. Maybe you're selling everything and deciding to just travel the world, right? It's a choice that you're making, and perhaps other people around you are telling you that you're making the wrong decision. But you know deep down in your heart, this is what I need to do. This is what I desire to do. And this is what I'm going to do without the pressure and the opinions and the advice of others. It's good to take advice, but ultimately you are meant to make your own choices and decisions here. So I really do feel that whatever it is that you're deciding or choosing to do is the right decision for you, especially if you feel it's right for you and you're doing it because you feel it's right to you, not because of someone else or because of fear. Know that you're in alignment and your life is definitely going to look different this year. This year is unlike any other, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that when you are showing up in lightness, in peace, in a little bit of playfulness and fun, that the world can open up for you in ways that are just magical, right? So stepping into the unknown, I'm seeing somebody that would like guarantee or certainty here. But that is not what is being called for, because you are someone who's going to make this happen. You are someone that is holding the umbrella on the rain. Even though it's raining, you're still walking through that rain, right? It's like, that's okay. That's not going to stop me. I'm still going to go and travel the world and do all those things. And you're not minding the weather. It's not stopping you. So things that once used to stop you are no longer going to stop you. I'm also seeing Paris from this card. And synchronicities and alignments, everything is falling into place for you. You're seeing this already happening for you. So as you are taking action, committing to whatever this is, showing up here, fully immersing yourself in this experience, you're going to see how the world starts to respond to you. Okay, so let that 2025 year go. Whatever happened in 2025 stays in 2025. Now, before I began this reading, I sat in meditation and pulled a card for you, an oracle card. So they want you to hold your center. This new year, they want you to hold your center. Stay grounded, stay at peace. There's going to be energies that try to distract you, interfere with your path. But when you're in a place of peace and calm, it doesn't really interfere, right? It doesn't really have power over you. So this is a longer message. I'm going to read the entire message here. And this is a message that your spirit guides are bringing forward today. So you are learning to trust in your own instincts, to take your own journey respectfully and without comparison to the life path of another, or even your own preconceived expectations as to what your soul journey would look like. There's no need to become disheartened or distracted by comparisons or judgments. The earth needs your soul's journey just as it is. You will diminish, not increase your soul's value if you try to convince your path rather than embrace your authenticity. For many unique souls who were misunderstood or undervalued for who they were as children, the urge to conform, to change, to be another than their true self in order to be loved can be a hard pattern to break. Such souls may develop the fantasy of a false self, in the belief that is the only way they can be acceptable and worthy of love. However, because that is a fantasy and that false self doesn't really exist, the soul cannot really receive love in that way. A person attempting to exist in such a way is not really living. They are barely surviving. Only the real self can receive love and give love. And because love is essential for healing, only the real self can heal. You are encouraged to be a spiritual champion for your authentic self. Be aware of your wounds and where they need to heal, and give yourself the love you need to find the courage to heal. Do not be rattled by another through intimidation, confrontation, doubt, jealousy, or fear. To hold your center is to accept your innate value and worth, your right to exist and thrive as your true self. It is not selfish to be strong. You can hold yourself in high esteem and be gentle and loving to others while absolutely refusing to accept any behavior, belief, or attitude that would tear you down or cast you into doubt or self-hatred. As part of your spiritual journey, your soul learned to be open to receive guidance and channel healing. This is what you needed to be able to function as a healer, channel, and light worker. You had to be sensitive, receptive, and open. Now is the time to balance that with resilience, strength, and divine stubbornness. Refusing to give up on who you are while remaining open to the guidance is the balance of loving wisdom necessary to grow as a unique human in a world that worships one-dimensionality and often fears genuine individuality, because it cannot be controlled or easily understood. To hold your center means to hold on to your true self, to learn how to love and strengthen your authentic self. You are here to shine a light, to be the lighthouse for others, the lighthouse that doesn't go out asking for permission to shine. This is the energy of the sun. Okay, so it stands still, shines faithfully, and those who need it are guided by its light to safety. Do not lose faith in yourself, beloved soul. You know who you are. Be strong, honor your inner beauty and your personal boundaries. You need to be safe in your ability to say no as much as you need to, that you will say yes when your heart guides you to do so. Be true to your true self. Okay, so this is your message from the spirit world, from your spirit guides today. So we're going to close and seal your reading now with an angel number. This had the number 34. This is another light code coming in. And your angel number today is mind mastery. All right, so it's about mind mastery here. So 5757 is your number. Your knowledge is growing. Expand your mind, your wisdom, your studies, and higher education. So, you know, this is about mastery here. What I'm getting is you adventuring out, learning as much as you can, exploring, and then discovering. This is where you're really going to see that growth, that abundance, that prosperity, that wealth coming in, because the Sun card represents for you Jupiter. And, you know, I want you to take a look at where Jupiter is placed in your birth chart, because this is the area of your life where you're going to see the most growth and expansion in your life. Okay, so remember that this is a free year. It is like a blank slate, and anything is possible. And you are being asked to enter this new year as your true self. You're stepping into a brand new yearly cycle as your true self. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial Collection. These are Zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these, and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today, so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection, and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever, and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal, that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.